They say gravity works harder when Trooper Byrd steps on the gas. They don't fear the badge, they fear the man behind it.
This is your Arkansas State Police Highway Patrol.
What started as a simple speeding stop quickly turned into something much more serious. While working alongside the FBI, a trooper was alerted to a black pickup truck barreling down McCain Boulevard, going 45 in a 30. But by the time the trooper caught up, the driver was already leaving the Walgreens parking lot, and he had no plans of pulling over. The driver floored it, speeding away through a residential area. He weaved south on South Fairway Avenue before abruptly turning back north on North Hills. That's when he blew straight through a red light at North Hills and McCain. No hesitation, no braking. As Trooper Jacob Byrd blocked the suspect's path, the driver attempted to turn onto Greenway Drive, but in the process, the vehicle lost a tire, which flew off and crashed through a residential fence at 1821 McCain Boulevard. The truck came to a halt, disabled and boxed in. With no options left, the suspect exited the vehicle and surrendered without resistance. A search of the truck revealed a stash of marijuana hidden behind the driver's seat. The homeowner was promptly notified about the unusual and destructive end to what had started as a simple traffic stop. On April 25, 2024, a high-speed pursuit was underway as Saline County deputies chased a fleeing suspect through the streets of Bryant, Arkansas. The white Chevy S10 had been spotted speeding north on State Highway 183, weaving dangerously through traffic as it attempted to evade law enforcement. Recognizing the immediate danger to the public, Trooper Byrd executed a well-timed and controlled pit maneuver. The maneuver forced the suspect's truck off the road, causing it to spin out and come to a stop near the First United Methodist Church in Bryant. Thanks to Trooper Byrd's calm and calculated response, the dangerous pursuit was brought to a safe conclusion without any injuries. On December 3, 2022, Trooper Jacob Byrd was on night patrol when he received information about a high-speed pursuit involving a fleeing SUV. Without hesitation, he moved to intercept and quickly became the primary unit in the chase. From that moment on, the suspect's worst nightmare was no longer the flashing lights. It was the relentless force of Trooper Byrd closing in. Trooper Jacob Byrd didn't waste a single second. With precision and confidence, he executed a perfect pit maneuver, sending the suspect's van crashing into a wall before it burst into flames. Fortunately, no one was injured. All occupants inside the SUV were taken into custody. Once again, the legendary Trooper Byrd proved exactly why he's considered one of the greatest to ever wear the badge. On September 16, 2022, Arkansas State Police were locked in a high-speed pursuit with a white Dodge Charger built for racing, and they couldn't keep up. So they called in the one man known for getting the job done, Trooper Jacob Byrd. The legend didn't hesitate. He jumped into action, took over as the primary unit, and was ready to show once again why he's in a class of his own.
AIM 64H. We've got a white one. We're all pulling into the Circle K. Go ahead and tell me 1037 with that white one. We are going west on 65th. West on 65th.
The suspect blew through a red light and pushed his Dodge Charger past 100 miles per hour, thinking that raw speed alone would be enough to escape. But what do you think? Can anyone outrun Jacob Byrd? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
This, and he's coming back out of it.
The pursuit came to a close after not one, but two perfectly executed pit maneuvers by Trooper Byrd, forcing the Charger to a stop. Without hesitation, Byrd stepped out, approached the vehicle, and placed the suspect in handcuffs. Just like that, another wild chase ended by the legend himself. On May 22, 2024, Trooper Jacob Byrd was on routine patrol when he spotted a white Dodge Charger at a traffic light, a vehicle that had been reported stolen just days earlier. Without hesitation, Byrd began following the car and attempted to initiate a traffic stop. But the moment the driver realized who was behind him, he made a sharp U-turn and hit the gas, turning the situation into a high-speed pursuit. The suspect immediately began driving erratically, reaching speeds of over 100 miles per hour, doing everything he could to shake off Trooper Byrd. At one point, in a desperate and reckless move, the driver swerved into oncoming traffic, putting countless lives at risk. It was clear this chase needed to end, and fast.
Turn west on Melville Pike, headed toward the University. He's going the wrong way on University. Wrong way on University.
At the exact moment the suspect veered into oncoming traffic, Trooper Byrd made a split-second decision and executed a flawless pit maneuver. It was a critical move that brought the dangerous chase to an immediate end. Byrd knew that even one more minute could have ended in tragedy. The suspect was safely taken into custody, and once again, Trooper Byrd proved why he's one of the best in the game. Calm under pressure, sharp in judgment, and unmatched in execution. On September 15, 2023, Trooper Jacob Byrd was parked on Interstate 630 East near the 6A marker, working paperwork while running stationary radar. He detected a dark-colored Jeep Grand Cherokee approaching from behind at 72 miles per hour. When the driver noticed Trooper Byrd, he immediately began fleeing.
they're finally stopping. Arkansas, Adam Lincoln.
As Trooper Byrd activated his emergency lights, the Jeep abruptly exited the interstate at Broadway, nearly causing a crash, but quickly regaining control and continuing to flee. Shortly afterward, the vehicle came to a stop on the service road at Center Street. The driver was taken into custody along with 3 passengers, who were later released. The driver was charged with felony fleeing, first-degree reckless driving, and speeding more than 15 miles per hour over the limit. Thanks to Trooper Byrd's quick response and steady pursuit, this dangerous chase was brought to a safe conclusion. On August 14, 2021, Arkansas State Police were notified about a blacked-out SUV refusing to stop. Initial attempts to pull the vehicle over were ignored by the driver. That's when Trooper Jacob Byrd stepped in, quickly taking over as the primary unit and following the pursuit with full focus and precision.
Be bound on the right, just cross boundary, speed 50. South on Schiller. South on Schiller crossing 19th. Going east on 19th. East on 19th crossing Summit.
You wrecked out, started 1016.
Started Medical, Wolfen 19th.
Trooper Byrd attempted to initiate a traffic stop, but the suspect refused to comply and continued fleeing. Moments later, the suspect lost control, causing the SUV to crash and overturn onto its roof. Byrd quickly approached, placed the driver in handcuffs, and made the arrest. Thankfully, no one was injured, but both the suspect's SUV and another vehicle sustained damage. On May 1, 2023, Trooper Shoemate and Trooper Jacob Byrd were involved in a pursuit of a stolen vehicle. When they attempted to initiate a traffic stop, the driver refused to comply and immediately began fleeing at high speed. The pursuit came to an end after a successful pit maneuver. Troopers quickly moved in, placing the suspect into handcuffs and bringing the dangerous chase to a close. If you've made it this far into the video, let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts on this wild episode and the legend himself, Trooper Byrd? On May 5, 2023, Trooper Jacob Byrd was patrolling westbound on Interstate 30 when he spotted a white Toyota Camry speeding behind him. After confirming the speed with radar, he began following the vehicle as it continued onto I-630. That's when Trooper Byrd initiated a traffic stop. But what happened next was anything but routine.
630 West of Main Street, Arkansas, Albury, Union, 7th ring, AMU 73F.
As the Camry came to a stop at a red light, Trooper Byrd stepped out and began approaching the vehicle. But just as he reached the rear corner, the light turned green, and the suspect floored it. The chase was on. The driver blew through multiple red lights at high speed, weaving through traffic and using the turn lane to pass cars on Broadway Street.
We're on the service road west down. back on 630 West. Stand by. We're back on Service Road. Turning right on Broadway, going north on Broadway. Let LRPD know he just got struck by a vehicle. Broadway and 8. Broadway and 8. Crashed at Taco Bell. Crashed at Chick-fil-A. Crashed at Chick-fil-A. I've got a black male running, all black clothing.
As the suspect ran the red light at 8th Street, he struck another vehicle, causing his Camry to spin out and crash into the outdoor seating area of a Chick-fil-A, scattering debris across the sidewalk. Despite the crash, the suspect jumped out and fled on foot. Trooper Byrd immediately gave chase, pursuing him through alleys and side streets. After a determined pursuit spanning several blocks, Byrd successfully caught and arrested the suspect. Arkansas State Police Trooper Jacob Byrd initiated a stop on a Nissan Sentra for speeding and displaying a fictitious license plate. But just moments into the stop, the driver suddenly fled, kicking off a high-speed pursuit.
Hey there.
That window don't work, sir.
That's fine. Hey, I'm Trooper Byrd with Arkansas State Police. The reason I stopped you is because you were driving 70 and a 60 when you passed me by Children's Hospital. 2, the tags don't belong to the car. Do you have a driver's license on you?
No, sir.
Why not?
I'm just going to go pick up my girl.
Do you have an ID?
Yes, sir.
What is your name?
King Jefferson.
Can I see your ID, please? Where'd you get this license plate at?
It's my girl's car. I can call her for you.
What's her name?
Angel Love.
Okay. What's her dad's name?
Sylvester Love.
Okay.
Sir, I ain't even got it with me.
You don't have an ID with you?
No, sir.
All right. Do me a favor. Put your hands on the steering wheel. Don't move. Don't move your hands. We're not trying to pay anything. Just brake check, mate. We're just took university. We're going. Stand by. Get back on university. Go back to okay, you're right.
The suspect drove recklessly from the moment he fled the traffic stop, weaving through traffic, ignoring red lights, and pushing the Nissan Sentra to dangerously high speeds. He swerved across multiple lanes without signaling, cut off other vehicles, and showed no regard for public safety as he raced through intersections and residential streets, clearly determined to escape at any cost.
Northbound University. Going east on Markham. East on Markham. North on University. North on University. North on University. Left on C Street, going behind Park Plaza. Left on C Street. Cut through Park Plaza Mall, headed back toward the University. Grace Markham. Park Plaza Mall towards University. Markham, headed back to the 100 on to 630 West, possibly, on Jenny Street. towards University, where the old Sears used to be. Left towards University, where the old Sears used to be.
The chase came to an end near Baptist Hospital, where the suspect bailed out of the vehicle and ignored Trooper Byrd's commands. After a brief physical struggle, the driver broke free and fled on foot toward a nearby apartment complex. Trooper Byrd, assisted by backup units, quickly caught up to him and placed him into custody. A handgun was later found inside the suspect's vehicle, and he was transported to the Pulaski County Regional Detention Center to face multiple charges.
Gray underwear, he's headed toward Target, Little Rock. Headed toward Target, toward McKinney Street.